Well, hi everyone. How you doing? It's your Uncle Tory, the Geelong-Flipper. How you doing? Happy Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. If you're watching this later, then it won't be Easter and it won't be happy, or maybe it will be happy. It'll be Easter Monday in any case. And I'm so delighted to be here working on an Easter Sunday. It's by choice. It's okay. Not going to do much. Going to end up just probably talking to you guys and doing some cheeky drafts. Some cheeky drafts. Oh, we better set a goal. Can't make it fun without a goal. Okay, I'll say thank you very politely. So there we go. In order to hit this goal, I will show manners. All right. One thumb, one in the room. All right. So let's not, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Michelle, thank you. Hello. Joe, g'day. How's it going? Thank you guys for joining in on this such a special day. Such a special day. 7 people in the room with 3 thumbs. Come on. Good enough for me to be here on Easter. You guys can give me a little thumb, little g'day, Cobb. You know, some of that stuff. Yeah. I hope, 10 in. All you guys are hating on Easter, aren't you? All righty. Driving home after Easter lunch. If you're driving, I hope someone's driving that isn't you. Oh, look, everyone in the car. That guy from Geelong's going to be talking about plushies. All right. Oh, okay. Dave said, I don't think I actually flicked this on. Let's have a look. No, I didn't turn on the chat. So Dave said, have a good evening of drafting, mate. I'm down in sunny Gippsland and I've not listed a thing for 3 days. I can almost hear the sales disappearing. Octo's in the house. Afternoon, Hugh Morns. And Joe assures us that indeed she is a passenger. What's that song? Do you remember that song? Something like, you're not a passenger who wanna. All right. So all I'm doing at the moment, guys, was a check-in as promised to make sure that everyone is aware that even if you've had the day to yourself, that I've been thinking of you, and I wanted to drop in and make sure that, well, do a little mental health care check. All right. You know, it's I've had a lovely day. Sun is been shining. Thank you, sun. And I am just extremely grateful to be able to talk to you guys as well. We'll end up getting a nice dinner. I'll cut away that tag. Goodness gracious me. So I bought this Minnie Mouse some time ago. I think it was up in Sunbury. Hey, Forrest, how you doing, man? Happy Easter. And yes, you are in the eBay sin bin. Guys, 19 of you are here watching and only 5 thumbs up. Only 5. Really? Really? So this is a very, very old Minnie Mouse plushie, and her pedigree is that she's from around the 1950s or 60s from memory, made by Walt Disney Productions, but literally was made in California. And I think she's adorable and just a great little piece of Disney history here. She's in very, very good nick. And I've been holding on to her as a display for, I think, 4 or 5 months now because I enjoyed looking at her happy little face. But now it's time for her to go online. Okay. She's got to earn her keep because at that time, I think I paid... she had $20 on the tag, and I think I paid the $20. I would have asked for a deal, but I doubt I would have got her. She's really, really well made, though. Incredibly old. And, yeah, all the stitching is intact. So I'm going to ask a pretty good price for her. If you guys have had a lovely lunch, that is fantastic, and that's what we like to see. Hey, Tom Yum. Tom Yum for lunchy, lunch. Don't know what I'm having for dinner. Salad and something, most like. Or pizza. I don't know. Kim, she's not creepy. Look at her little face. It's a bit narrow, but remember, like, in the older days of Mickey and Minnie, they were a bit more, guess creepy. Okay, so I'll get her ready. I'll see if there's a comp that I can do for her. Let me know, what did you guys have for lunch? Have you overdosed on chocolate? What is the deal? My favorite banana peels. I've done a short video. Oh, really harsh. If you hear something like making a noise, the cat is snoring at my feet. Kanichi. Okay, let's do a little photo thing here. I tell you what, though, I'm low key addicted to the Tom Yum noodles. They're delicious. Those I think it's called Mamiya or Mama brand. You get like 5 packs of them for $7. Okay, so well, the first thing that isn't good is it looks as though she's in better condition than a lot of the ones I'm looking at. Hayden, happy Easter to you, mate. Octo, you're correct. She does not comp at all well. I thought there'd be a very generous price tag I could put on her, but no. If that is the price that I'm looking at, I'm looking anywhere from say 25 to $35. I will just keep her. She makes me happier being in the collection than me breaking even or even worse losing, because I'm pretty confident I paid $20 for that. I just thought that is so adorable, and she's really old, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But all right, just got me out of listing that. She's staying. Easy done. All right, let's move straight to this one now. I am not OG Pokemon, but this is from the Pokemon Center, like all the taggers in Japanese. I think it's Magnemite. And from memory, I'm not a Pokemon fan, but this is like, I think, one of the more recent Pokemon. I think. I don't know. Sue's happy Easter. Gloomy day in Adelaide. Oh no. Forrest says typically most old Disney plush don't go for much unless something rare, very mass produced. Yeah, that's a bugger because yeah, she's in really good nick. But yeah, you guys are right. I can see people wanting $20, $15, $30. Bucket back. That part didn't make sense, but I guess it doesn't have to. Magnemite. OG Pokemon. Okay, thanks, mate. Like I said, I can't even pretend I don't know about. I can't pretend I don't know much about the different Pokemon. I know that Pikachu's got electricity, and I guess he's got magnets because they're all over him or her. It. Okay, so Magnemite Pokemon Center. Okay, that's a really weird posing of that figure, but we'll go for that. General comps, just in the $30 range, nothing too crazy. All I'm going to do is go sell similar. We'll sell one like this, and we'll get that. Yeah, well, that is one of them, Octo, but it looks as though I'll be able to expect roughly $39 for it. I will double check that, but yeah, pricing, we don't have to worry about that because I'm going to take that over to the laptop, save for later. And today's stream, guys, thank you so very much for joining us. If you've just jumped in, you wonder who is this guy, handsome, sure, but with the slim chickens, that is a restaurant chain in Sioux Falls in South Dakota. I loved the food when I was in there so much that one of the employees went out to their back locker when they heard my accent and gave me one of their shirts. And then once I said, yeah, that's cool, they go, that'll be $20. I paid it. Okay, back before our dollar plummeted. Okay, so Magnemite is there, and let's go into our draft area. Hayden says, hope you remembered to drink your milk yesterday so it doesn't go sour again. Dude, actually, oh no, Ali cleared out the car today. I was like, that bottle was literally bulging and even the lid was bent upwards. So that was scary. Yes, the other milk has been imbibed. That was scary. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Go back into draft. No, I don't want to do that. We took today or tomorrow's video is going to be extremely short, guys. Was just a vlog, and it was just more that I take the whole, like, people. I know sometimes it feels like it's too much, and if it ever does feel like, just don't watch that day's episode. I appreciate all the love and support you guys give. Don't expect to be watched every day at all. But some people, literally, it's their only company. So I don't know. I know what it feels like to feel that way. So if it's just a voice crapping on in the background, but tomorrow's video is going to be extremely short. Like, I would say less than 10 minutes. Some of you will breathe a sigh of relief. And here's a spoiler alert. All we did was we did a lot of work in the house, but we took 11 tubs to the offsite and popped them up. And that's the video pretty much. I've got to go out later to take some ponchos over to Dad's house because he's going to the football tomorrow. But other than that, I'll just be going to the shops to get us some dinner. I'll be doing the photography for this later on this evening once the stream's over. But for now, it was just like, let's just get some comping done and have a chat to you guys and check in. Just make sure everyone is okay. And pepperoni cheese is in the house. Watch every video as soon as you can. Thank you, mate. But, if you've got stuff going on, that's way more important. I'll always be here afterwards. Kim, how are you, mate? Good on you. Good on you for stopping by. Sorry, there's two Kims. You both know who you are. All right, Pokemon Center, stuff, fit, coil, whatever. Magnemite, I think Magnemite. I might check the spelling on that one. Magnemite. Pokemon. Magnemite. Glad I checked. Magnemite. Magnemite. That's better. Stuff Pokemon. Skew, don't know yet. I'll be allocating stuff later. But yeah, lots of clearing up. Land room's looking a lot better, thank God. And I can actually put my feet on the ground underneath the desk. Okay, in used condition, but not abused condition. And price. I think I got it for like $4 or something, that plushie. Might have been less, actually. That will need a slightly larger satchel. I will be recording tomorrow. There's a couple of things to pick and pack. But I had some good earlier sales today, so that worked out well. Save for later. Yeah, I sold another one of those horror books that you guys saw me buy, that big lot that I allocated. So that's always good fun. All right. 22 in the house. Don't know who that is. That's a Barbie. That's a Monster High. We'll have to do a check on who she is, though. I think she's a Generation 1. But she's in the body in that is in pretty good nick. The joints all seem to be okay. The pants that she's wearing, I don't think they're hers. Well, maybe they are, but it's that, sorry. That chick there. Octo's out picking up Skylanders, risking getting stabbed on Easter Sunday. Well done, mate. Must be a good haul for you to be leaving the fam to go get some stock. Okay. Drive safely, mate. The streets were pretty quiet in Geelong. Okay. Let's see who this one is. I remember at the time I comped it, but I just can't remember who she is. Monster High Frankie Stein. Okay, so Monster High Frankie Stein. Monster High. I mean, technically she'd be classed as nude. Doesn't have the gloves. Oh, okay, that's a bit funny. Yeah, Michelle, that's what I've been doing too. The lady from our LPO, guys, just because I know if you watch this later, this is a good tip from Michelle and now from me. If the item's under 500 grams, you can turn your Australia Post satchel inside out and post it for the price of a small satchel, but in your own packaging. So that is a hot tip from the thrift, from Michelle, from the flip. Basically, if you do have something under 500 grams, turn your satchel inside out, send it off, pay less. Okay. Okay, so I'll just do a sell similar. One will come with a pair of pants to come with it, but not proper pants. They look more like Barbie sort of exercise pants. I'll advertise it as a nude doll for the sake of the listing, but I'll include those pants with it just in case. It's highly unlikely it's being bought for a child, but if it is that way, they'll have at least one bit of clothing for the doll. Okay, save for later. Dunsky, good job, guys. Let's have a look. We'll just bring it up in the draft. Hey, Jay, how you doing? All right. Oh, my God. Human Jasmine, stop changing your name then. What? Or did you do it? No, I'm confused because I know that's not your YouTube name. Okay. Oh, Jasmine, now that I've got you here, sorry guys, Jasmine's a friend outside of like someone I know in real life. Jasmine, you need to fix the Hello Kitty for me. The cassette tape bit doesn't work and it needs an aerial, but the aerial doesn't look like it's been snapped. It looks like, I don't know, the bit that folds has come off, the extender bit, but the other bit looks fine. So you've got a repair job. Okay. Because I want to make $175, not 25. Now, guys, Good Friday. We were live then too. But did you smash prawns down? Did you smash fish down? Did you smash seafood? What did you eat yesterday? Talk me through all this. It's important to know. Okay. Fish for Kim. Thank you, Jasmine. Yes, please. I want that thing fixed. Fixed. My God, can you guys hear the cat snoring? It's amazing. She is a good girl. And she's old too, so she's allowed to snore. How did your sales go over the weekend too, by the way? By the way, there is a chat window. You can chat. I can see what you say. Unless you're liking being like stalkers, that's fine. But I want to know, were your sales okay? Did they drop off? Were you like Dave, where it did drop off because no listings? No, you will make promises to fix it. Okay. Skydiving Monster High. Ow! Kate, how are you? I hope that you are well. All right, so this Barbie, one, she's missing a boot, but fun fact, and I'm not an expert, all right, but there's, just so as you know, there's multiple different Barbie body types, and this one is one of, I don't know if it's the best sort because I can't remember, but the articulation in the knee is always worth looking for, just so as you're aware. The articulation in the legs is a better body type with the Barbies than just the ones that are just straight legged. And there is another one again that the elbows are articulated, which is the best sort. So I'm pretty confident that that is correct. But yeah, just so as you guys know. Sunny Banks, how you doing? Simon's in the house. Good evening. Let's have a look here. Michelle, you are a good human. Michelle's been crocheting blankets for her parents' aged care facility. Is that where they're at, or is that where, forgive me, mate, is it theirs, or are they also guests there? I guess that's what I'm asking. It's such a nice thing that you're doing, and you're right. Unfortunately, a lot of people do go to those places and get forgotten. So what you're doing is very sweet and generous. I'm going to leave Barbie for later just so as I can check things a bit better on her. I don't think those clothes are the proper ones, but once again, well, that is actually just like her pants. Her pink pants are just the painted body. They're not actually clothing, but the top's cute, so that might be worth something. Who knows? All the bronies will love a pony with tags. So let's have a quick look. That's good, Michelle. So they are residents there. Mum is in full care and dad dementia starting. I'm sorry to hear that. They are lucky to share a room. Staff are amazing. Well, you're absolutely blessed, mate. So I'm glad, and I'm glad that your folks are in very good hands and they've got a good kid. Good job. But yeah, it is. It's certainly tough. It's especially around this time of the year, especially if like the residents are aware. It must be heartbreaking and extremely difficult. Plush purple unicorn. Yeah, I'll do. So one like this. Okay, that's something that interested me, Suze. Sales have been slow recently. You sell them. Are you selling Depop, and sales always drop off when it's school holidays? I looked at Depop. I do not sell on Depop. I think down the track, I need to explore whether or not having those multiple streams would be worth it. For me, I managed to lose enough. So just selling on as in not find my stock, selling on eBay. Princess Twilight Sparkle. Yeah, that's what I just picked up then. Twilight Sparkle says she's a seahorse. Don't know, but yeah, thank you, Octo. Save for later. But we're not saving for later because I'll just bring it over in drafts on the laptop now and finish it. Yeah, Depop. I did have a look. I started to list a oh my god, Abercrombie and Fitch top on there just to see what the process would be like. I didn't like it. It may just be that it's an old dog new trick scenario, but I didn't like it that much, but I should go back and revisit it because there is a different sort of audience there. I guess the only other part of that that I am not sure. Hey Zen, how you doing, mate? The only other thing about that is that I'm not sure that I do agree with is just the. I don't know. It felt like there's a lack of detail. Not that the average person really wants like a truckload of detail, but I do like the idea that if we're going to be plugging stuff in, that they may want to know. I don't know, but it just felt like it was detail less. Does that make sense? Sorry, that was awkward. I was trying to look at this and trying to think about that. Depop may be great, but to me, I don't know. It didn't look like fun. Okie dokie. Mm-hmm. Depop has a very different vibe, Human Jasmine said. Yeah, look, and I don't know. I think my stock, I even doubt, like, sometimes, like, how would my stock go on there? And also, you guys, if you're not aware, you probably are because a lot of the YouTube crowd are talking about it. But that Whatnot has come to Australia. I'm not sure in what capacity. I am so far behind the eight ball on that one. But I think at the moment, the Whatnot Australia app, in case you don't know what it is live selling. And it is something that I'm going to be very keen to get into down the track. So literally, I'll be holding up stuff and you have, X amount of time to buy it. Live, lots of fun, lots of talking. It may not be suitable for people who prefer static sales, but I am looking forward to it. I do believe there's a few YouTubers who are already on there selling stuff, and if you use their code, you give them some money and you get some money too. I'm not discounting Whatnot. I think it's a great way of clearing out a whole heap of stuff quickly, and also, getting together with the crew and doing a bit of listy loo. But I think it's only sports cards at the moment. I don't think it's everything. So you guys should check because I really don't know the proper answer. Today is the 20th of April, 2025, in case people are watching now and Whatnot has really taken over. I don't know enough about it in Australia. I've been watching the Hairy Tornado channel, and he just seems to be so deeply embedded with them that I don't know. I don't know. When I watch their videos now, they don't have the same vibe because they're buying everything to sell on Whatnot. So I don't know how I feel about it. Zan, thank you, mate. I really do appreciate that. Jasmine says, every time I've bought stuff on Depop, the sellers have left stickers, lollies, and thank you notes. It's honestly such a sweet vibe. That's good. It is honestly good. It's nice to have that feeling of community and getting little freebies and stuff. I think though one of the downside to that, Jasmine, is that well, I'll give you an idea with the horror book community. Okay, it does boil down to finances, and you guys know I never pretend that I'm like, I manage to live with what I earn. Is what I'm trying to say. What a lot of the horror authors do, they've got tons of merch, and when you buy one of their books, they send you heaps of stuff. And all I think in the back of my head is, how the hell can you afford all that? And then I remember they're not resellers; they probably have different full-time jobs. But yeah, I just, once you start to do it and people do expect things, it's a bit hard to step back from that. Let's have a look here. Joe, who does bags for the most part, I think, Joe, yeah, doesn't think her niche will go well on Whatnot. Octo says Whatnot will be good for sourcing and be extremely clicky. Angling my Whatnot for my horror novels, which may be a lot of fun, actually. Just quick, short and sharp sales. Hey, who wants this? Who wants this? Who wants this? Who wants this? Also, if you guys put, hey, put. So basically, with the books, just so as you guys know, my new book, The Dead of Easter, is out now. It just got released on paperback today, but it is available in the Amazon store electronically. I can see a couple of copies have sold, not many. It's day one. The independent horror scene doesn't. It's ironic. My brutal horror book, Pinata, is outselling my Easter book, even though it's Easter. So yeah, if you're after those sorts of things, my books, The Dead of Christmas and The Dead of Egypt, will be getting new covers. There was a bit of controversy regarding the cover of my third book, so I am opting to go with artists who I know are actually human and not AI, and I'm changing the covers of those first two books. So if you do want those books, this is your last chance to get it. I'll be putting in one more order for the old ones up until the point that I get the new ones done by the cover artist. So it's more money, but hopefully I can make a couple of bucks selling a couple more of the old ones. Or if you don't want signed ones, just jump onto Amazon now and look up my name, and you'll be able to buy the old covers before they do disappear. Because once they are gone, I'm going to be keeping a copy for myself. The Dead of Christmas was my first published book, and I'm incredibly proud of it. I think it's a cool cover. The ones I've got have all sold. I'm going to order one more lot just to cover my own personal copy and copies that have already been sold to viewers privately. So that makes sense. There's going to be new covers. Michelle, none of my books are on audio book format. I see, this is the thing. Kim, in that case, I am pleased to let you know that you would like to read the book Tin Man that I wrote. It's 320 pages, and it is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, and it is not a horror book. It's very fast-paced. It's funny. There's tons of action. It gets a little bit gory, but not in a horror sense. But give that a shot. I think you'll enjoy it. It's one of the ones I'm the most proud of. The Dead of series is technically horror because there's zombies, but it's actually they're comedies. There's more laughs than scares. Pinata is just batshit scary and disgusting, and A Flock Apocalypse is the same. And I'm starting a new one, tentative. It's either going to be called Abominable, I can't even say the bloody word, or Yeti. And there's also a sequel to Pinata coming up. Michelle, books on audio format? No. The reason why they're not is the horror community really hates anything AI, and my name would be dragged through the dirt. And the only way I could get an audio book done is if I pay someone thousands of dollars to do the studio time and production, or because I can't just sit here reading it, because every time the kids next door yell out, every time the dog who barks all the time barks, every time a bird cheeps outside in the trees, it just isn't good. I thought about reading them myself and hiring a studio. And also, I was also accepted by Amazon to just get my books made into audiobooks, but they use AI for it. And the instant anyone who is a purist about that hears a machine reading my book, their first thing is they go, "You didn't write the book. You're getting AI to do everything." So I need a human to read it. I need a human. I need a studio, and I can't afford it. And I'm sorry. It's like Pinata has sold about 3,000 copies, and I've been asked for the audio book 4 times. So that answer that, I just fucking waffle on. Okay. This was a cute one. I picked this up. You guys would have seen at Savers, and he was $4.50. Bullseye plushie, great nick, not dirty, stitching's good, and with tag. So you probably can't see it, but it's awesome. So we'll look it up. Stitch eye, Bullseye. Jeepers creepers me. 35 minutes into the stream, guys. I'm going to go for an hour, and then I've got to drop stuff off at Dad's. But like I said, I hope that you guys are doing super well. And the whole purpose behind this was to check in like I promised I would, keeping my promises. That's one of the important things that, we've got to try to do as human beings. If we do make a promise, we try to bloody well keep it. Doesn't mean you always can, but okay. So Kim, you went to buy it. A Tale of Bloody Revenge. Yes, it is. In this Emerald City, Tin Man is a gang member. Dorothy is a child cage fighter left for dead. Tin Man finds her. He lost his heart, leading back to the original Wizard of Oz, because the gang members find out that he knows too much, so his wife and child disappear. And he finds Dorothy, nurses her back to health, um, adopts her, and when she's about 19, they find out what happened to her, which isn't at all pleasant. And then the two of them go back and they attack all the bad guys. So if you do enjoy it, the next book is called Lion, and the Lion is a special forces sniper in Emerald City. All the books overlap each other, but yes, they're all standalone. So in the first book, Tin Man is saved by a sniper on a rooftop. In the second book, the Lion is on the rooftop taking that shot, so you get to see it from their perspective. And then in that book, the Lion leaves clues that in the fourth book, the detective finds bodies left in the main park in Emerald City. And the Scarecrow is a dark web hacker who is throughout all of the books. They are all self-contained except for the last book, which is The Wizard. I've plotted them all. I haven't written them. But even if you only ever read Tin Man, it is a self-contained book from start to finish. You'll go, yeah, that's cool. I get that. How you doing, mate? All right. So let's have a look here. YouTube channel, subscribers only. Look, the best I'm doing at that at the moment, Michelle, is Grand Flip members do get a copy of my my ebooks. Octo, I still need your. I'll find your address, otherwise, Josh, and just send it to you. But you are. I need to send you some books, mate. I want to say thank you for supporting me as the Grand Flip member, and also I haven't heard from. Goodness me, there's a couple I haven't heard from for a bit who need to be getting their books too. You'll never take me alive. You're funny. Giant official Disney store, Bullseye plush. Yes. That works. Bloody Nora. Okay. You're not missing out on much, mate. I just promised everyone I'd check in on Easter Sunday to make sure that everyone's okay. Not that it requires me to do that, but I promised I would, so I am. 55 centimeters. That looks about right. We'll save that one for later. Thank you. Thank you, mother for the rabbits. So yeah, I am super excited though for the dead of Easter to be out, and keen to know your thoughts. Got to order. I'm going to be ordering my my own author copies shortly. I've had a couple of people want me to send them signed ones, so that's quite. I don't know. It's quite an honor when I do that. I like it. Okie dokie. Joe, there must be something wrong with your listing, mate, or just something a little bit weird about it. I've sold a few Pokemon Center stuff, not tons. I've noticed in the last, if you've watched the last few videos, like my plush sales are starting to increase. Joe, just shoot me some photos on Insta and we'll have a look at them. All right. You know, I'm not an expert at anything, but I'm starting to learn a bit about the plush. So just hit me up on Instagram. I'll have a look and or link me straight to the items in your store and I'll have a peek. But like I said, I'll just be having a look just to see if I can help. I more often than not will get it wrong. Yeah, that's the 55 centimeter one. Alrighty. I don't know if you heard that. That wasn't the cat. That was my guts grumbling. Oh, wait a second. Don't put new. Used. It's brand new. New with tags. Isn't it funny? We still say new with tags when we bought it from Monopo and it's clearly secondhand. I didn't get it out of the shop. It's got those tags. Yeah. That's fair, Joe. So, like, for some people, they want to niche down, and I appreciate that. Like I said a while ago, was low key thinking of starting a new store. I don't know. I feel at the moment like, would it be good for me? I honestly don't know the answer to that, and I don't. The only other thing I feel like for a YouTube, well, maybe even if I just don't do it on YouTube, but I'm sick of I've started a new store. Here's a video series about it. I think what they should be doing, the people who are doing that, look, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's different. Everyone's content's different. For me, I think if you're on your main channel and you're saying, I'm good at doing eBay and I've started a new store, and then you show the store on your very popular YouTube channel, your followers are probably going to go over, save the store and watch, which will inadvertently drive up sales and give the store more notoriety. Yes, of course, if that makes sense. Like, I get viewer sales now and I'm extremely grateful for them. Hopefully it's stuff they actually want. But you know, I am so grateful for the viewer sales, and I don't care that they're viewer sales. But I think it's when you're showing your mastery of YouTube, of which I certainly don't have any. I don't know. It's like, I think you should do that whole series, film it, and then release it after you've done it with an end result. Hey, I fucked that up, or yes, I got that right. That kind of thing. I do, Andrew, but it's not my yeah, I do swear, mate, but that's not my thing. I mean, it is, I swear, sure. But I think when people are swearing to swear, it sounds forced. I mean, I already get people upset if I do cuss on the channel, which is just bad luck. I'm 52. I do what I want. But I think if I'm like unexpectedly fuck, you know, doing that sort of thing, it's just contrived. For me, it doesn't work for me. Octo, great advice there. Start a niche store and talk about it. Just don't do a series on it. Yeah, I think that yes, that resonates. That absolutely resonates. Basically, I think niching. Okay, I'll read out the whole thing, guys, just in case you're watching later. Disgruntled Octopus, go check out the channel. Start a niche store and talk about it. Don't just do a series on it. Correct. His sales have gone insane with a dedicated YouTube channel for them. See, and I think that's cool. It's very cool. At the end of the day, it's anything we can do is you know, well and truly worth looking at. Foulmouth Flipper wants a shout out. Hi there, Foulmouth Flipper. Here's your shout out. You're on every show, mate. You're a channel member. Your name's at the end of every episode. Someone just loved that statement. So there you go, mate. You've got the love now. Unless that was you clicking love on your own comment. I can't see who clicks the little hearts. All right, let's have a look here, guys. Oh, bless you. It was you. All right. So here we go. Look, everyone's different. Everyone has stuff that they like to do. Everyone has different content that they enjoy. All I would be saying for myself is, you know, the niching out and then doing a series about it, for me, Like Octo said, I would do a niche store and then definitely talk about it, but not do it as a bragging point. I think because I think even now, guys, we're so lucky. Um, we are so lucky that we've got this beautiful little flip family of nearly 2,000 people now, guys. That's massive. Thank you. 2,000 people. And I think we all are learning from each other. It's really cool. So yeah, I think that is cool, and we don't need to be disingenuous about the new shop or whatever. It would be very interesting. With the stuff that I sell, though, the only thing I could really do now as a niche store, being quite blunt about it, is if I started a die-cast vehicle. I've got thousands of them. I could do that as a niche. I'm not as knowledgeable as some of the other YouTube channels or YouTubers who are selling die-cast. I know how to comp them, and I do okay with that, and I've made okay money. Like 20-cent car for even $13, it's great money. But I've got $70 out of some of them, which is even better. Trisha's in the house. I finally got home from work in time. Happy Easter, and a happy Easter to you too, mate. And thank you for working today and doing whatever you were doing, because I'm sure that it made someone else's day fantastic. So thank you for doing that. All right, saving for later. Guys, we've got about 15 minutes left on stream. 31 of you in the house, 17 thumbs up. Kind of hurting my feelings. If you are one of the new people who haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you've got a couple of spare bucks, please do consider becoming a channel member. It supports the channel immensely. And yeah, it helps me. It relieves some of the financial burden for me. So I really do appreciate it when you guys do sign up for channel membership. And all the super thanks and buying me toasties. You guys are beyond generous. Okay, so let's have a look here. Yeah, like I said, about 15 minutes to go. Then I'm going to go and take stuff over to my father. Let's have a look here. Joe's ready to go crashing on the couch. Don't blame you, mate. Once I get some of this stuff done, I shall be doing the same. I'm not going to do my normal totals today, just because I'm not. Look at this guy. He was cool. I got him at the last Savers, the Savers video that you guys saw me go to. Brand new with tags. Big boy. He's a big boy. Yeah, this is one that. Okay. You guys bought a copy of Tin Man. There we go. Let's just quickly comp that. Bring it up on the old phone. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm just fiddling around. Ta-da! Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point, Octo. I do have enough. I know it's a category on my shop at the moment. The only thing I was thinking, and see what you guys think. See what you guys think on this. And I am aiming it to. So I'm laughing at Joe's comment here. Octo goes, start a diecast car channel. You'll grow a dedicated consumer and viewer base with disposable income. Resellers are tight asses. So you think I should start a diecast car YouTube channel? There are a lot of them. I wouldn't mind starting a diecast shop. I would do that, being Uncle Flip's used car lot, because that is a category on my own store. I'm worried that to be honest, I am worried, as dumb as it sounds, that with the TISM, I won't think to check the other store. That's being flat out honest with it. I am worried that because of the way my brain works, I will not check that second store. It's something to consider, though. Yeah. I mean, for example, you guys, I'm meant to be listing, and I'm talking to you guys so much that I think I've done 4. No, it'll be 5. It will be 5. Octo, I'll chat in more detail because I'm a little bit lost, mate. I know what you're writing to me. Picking channel. You don't need to create a new store. A dedicated category. That's what he does. Okay, so sorry guys, it's going to be it's going to sound silly. So Josh, what you're saying is basically I do a YouTube channel just about the die-cast cars, but I only have the die-cast cars on my store that I already have. Is that a yes or a no to that, please? Sorry, mate. I'm a little bit lost. Did I explain it back correctly? Because that's something I could consider doing. I'm nervous about doing it though. Like, I don't think I know enough. I love selling them, don't get me wrong, but I'm not good at it. Like, I'm not knowledgeable. I know what some of the different cars. I'm not even a car person in real life. I drive a Mini because my mum, bless her, had one. Okay, got you. We're on the same wavelength. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate the explanation. Yeah, as Joe says, only one way to learn and get more knowledge, and that is to bloody well do it. I get that. All right. So Google's just saying this is a giant stuffed bear. Thanks for nothing. Okay, that's better. Saying it's 40 centimeters. I think it's bigger than that, but we can find that out at least. Jakey, how you doing, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. I mean, I'm not looking at you now either, but you know what I mean. 50. That's a 50. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Currently dealing with a nightmare buyer from Taiwan. I'm like, I read that out as it didn't matter. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. I'm just going to go sell one like this and then adjust it. All right. Yeah, it is. It's Funshine Care Bear, but a 50 centimeter one. I'm working off I should be trying harder to find a proper comp. I'm just going to boost up the price a little bit from the 40 centimeter. Save it for later. Bit of a lazy approach. I paid, what was it, guys? I think it was $8 at Savers. Yeah. Jada chucked it on my trolley. It was lovely to see him. If you guys don't watch, that is the YouTuber Diary of a Flipper, Jada. And he lives in Ballarat, about an hour away from me. And in my early days of doing this stuff, he was extremely kind, and he's very informative, and I genuinely enjoy his company. So I haven't had a chance to really hang out, and that's more than fine. It's always a delight when I do see him out there, and we randomly bump into each other. So yeah, he was chucking it onto my trolley, but when it's Care Bears, I'm not going to say no. Okay. Let's have a look here. 50 centimeters, unlock the magic brand new with tags. Yeah, that still fits into a medium-sized plush, guys. It is new. Hey, Zen, thank you. New channel member. Appreciate that. And Zen, That makes you channel member number 30. How exciting is that? I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Small flip. Love it. Love it. All right. That means a lot. Thank you so very much. Okay, according to this thing, I'll put it up a little bit. That I'm going to chuck into a reversed 15. Let's have a look here. Oh, Jake, yeah, I forgot what you do. Currently down in Burra, South Australia, on a commercial diving course for work. Been out here for 6 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Geez, mate, that's huge. Hope that you're doing okay. That's a long time to be away. Have a collection to pick up in Melbourne when I'm back, dropping 80K though. Jakey, at some stage, I was thinking about this a while ago. I am thinking that I'd love to come up and see the collection. Maybe we do a little bit of a vid if that works for you. Only if it does. If it does, hit me up on Insta and we'll try to figure out what we're doing. You may not want to show the collection though, so I respect that too. But I think it would be interesting because, yeah, what you do is not my thing at all, and I'm ill-equipped to deal with it. It's funny, you know. I don't even know. Oh, like even the fact that I found this in a random thing, like the fact that someone put it in a holder. I'm like, I don't know if it's good. I don't know. Richard, let's have a look here. Okay, go bald for $100. Mate, I'm going bald for free. It's thinning out. I'm 52. I'm gonna go bald for free. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm planning up going north at some point. Even if it's just for a couple of days. Go up, start hassling people left, right, and center. All right, let's have a look here. Now, I do have the photos for that one already. I've already got the photos for the Brony Pony. So even if I stop now and just do these, that'll be okay. Sorry, Richard. I'm lost, mate. Are you suggesting I shave off for $100? If I'll tell you what, I'll shave bald if you donate $1,000 to the Cancer Council and can prove to me that you did it. I don't want the money, but if you do it for a good cause, because that's what Mum died from, then I'll absolutely shave my head bald. Donate $1,000 to the Cancer Council, and I'll be bald. 100% standing offer. But that would be the only reason I'd do it. Otherwise, I'll just be doing it naturally. Nah, $1,000. Got to raise some money for him, dude. 250. I don't know. Look, for 1,000, I'll let you, as long as you're nearby, I will let you shave my hair off. There you go. Joe in the house. Oh my God. Black Eye Joe's there. Joe's being cheeky. That's funny. All right, guys. Hey, Richard, I get that. No, mate. I'm a struggling author. I can't afford that. Though I am going to be pleased to show you in the next video when I pick up some extra stuff at the offsite. That I had some nice sales, only a couple of $100, but I'm still extremely grateful for them. Like most of it is for one book. This has taken a turn. Yes, it has. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I don't think it's that important that I go bald, guys. You can most certainly raise the money because it's for a bloody good cause, but maybe we could actually all catch up and donate. We'll go have that lunch in Geelong at the Thai restaurant. Did I say that out loud or did I dream it last time? Because no one ever said anything. There's a place in Geelong called Myth, and they make the most amazing food. And I was thinking, if people want, come down, have a feed. I think it'll be too many for a thrift, but to go and have a feed together, I would be glad to do that. It's $15 for the meal. The food's good, and we could all hang out for a bit. I would be more than happy to do that. That's so bizarre. It literally says 40 centimeter plush on it, but I measured at 50. Just dragging these photos over. May as well at least get that done. Yeah, Mish, it's like it's their basic meals, but you get a decent feed. Like, $15, you can get a little entree if you want. If you want to get a drink, you're into it for like $25 and you've had a feed and you're full. So it's in Packington Street in Geelong West. Jim Bob, we don't have a lot of hard waste, which is what we call it around this way. I always stop and have a look, and I do, and I've pulled some